Mike McCool here at the Royal Examiner. I'm on location at the Blue Ridge Technical Center, and I'm standing in one of the newest builds that the Habitat for Humanity is going to be using, and it's a nice little 3-bedroom house. It doesn't look like much right now. It's at the stage where the owners can pick what they want to paint and the color. And what's with us today, we have Jessica Cahill. Mark will turn the camera over here. We're trying to social distance here inside this little space. But we have Jessica Cahill. She's the executive director of the Habitat for Humanity here in Warren County. And next to her is Amanda Slate, and she is the president of the organization. And with us is the family that's going to be moving into this home, and we're going to tell you when that'll happen. This is Michael, and is it Evelyn, and Malia, and Elijah. So they are their grandchildren that they're living with them, but you know what? It's a nice little home, and what I like about it, it's all one floor, and they agreed with me that this is the way to go. So the dilemma we have, and Jessica and Amanda is going to talk about that first, and that is we need a place to put this house. So Jessica and Amanda, why don't you tell us what we're looking for and what we need from our community?
Well, we're looking for a lot that the house will fit on. Ideally, you know, the kids are in a local high school here, so we're trying to keep them on this side of town, you know, so they can continue to be at Skyline. And we really don't want to be way up, you know, on a mountain road, but we're willing to go out in the county some as well. So it's just,
Linden, different places, it's like, ooh.
yeah, it's really hard on the roads and having 4-wheel drive and stuff. So we're trying to stay in a convenient location. We do have a budget, you know, to purchase a lot as well. We have been looking. But anybody that wants to, you know, maybe give us a deal or have something that they want to donate this time of year, we gladly look at it.
Right. It doesn't necessarily have to be free,
right?
But we're looking for a fair price, and maybe you could take a nice little take a lower price and donate some of it, and maybe take a little tax write-off this time of the year.
Right.
It sounds like a good. So, what size lot are we looking for? Do you think?
What size?
If it's in town, we don't need to be quite as big.
Right.
But if we go into the county, we got to have a septic field and things like that, right?
Trying to.
Because I know that some of these lots out here, when the road is called 4-wheel drive, you know, you may not want to live there.
Yeah. So that house is 50 by 24.
Okay.
So we you know, need a lot that would fit that with setbacks in the town, or fit that with setbacks and septic setbacks and well setbacks in the county. So and the house, you know, since it needs to be a wider lot because the house does face the
right. It's not a shotgun house.
Yes, it's
right. So it needs to be on a house. It's got a little width more than depth.
Yes.
And it also has to be in a location where, since it's a modular unit, we have to be able to get the tractor trailer in there, to unload it, and the crane to get it off the truck and to get it set on the foundation. So, which is typically nowadays not really a problem. So, if you have a lot in town that you would like to unload,
or one in the county, maybe.
Or in the county, and probably there's not very many lots in town left that's affordable, and that where we could do it. But I do know close in from the county would be great. This family right here. Tell us a little bit, Michael, about what's your feelings about. Is this your first home?
This is my first home. Yes, sir. I've been renting.
We've been renting.
You've been renting.
Been renting.
Nothing's like homeowner. Michael's 61 years old, he said.
That's not
and
home.
And it's nice to have your own place, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So what's your plan? Are you going to put a little sweat equity into this, or?
Yes, sir.
Yep. He's actually already been helping us at the duplex unit, so you know, they're great family.
These aren't free homes.
Right.
People work for these things, and they pay, and they have a mortgage and things like that. But they do put a little sweat equity into the thing.
I'm a mover. I like keep moving.
That's what you got to do. Yeah. You don't want to stop, do you?
Don't stop.
I think you got Elijah here. He looks like he's got some muscles. He can get out there and swing a hammer.
I get him
off the video
sometimes.
games. I know what these
Yeah,
things.
that's the right thing. Yes, that's what he do.
But he wants this thing rewired for internet and cable TV. I can tell you that already. So what's our plan? I mean, are we thinking that if we get a lot that we're looking for a spring completion and maybe a move-in in the spring?
If we got a lot fairly soon, so we could start all of the prep, site prep, then I think that we and get the house moved. I think a late spring completion is definitely
Possible.
This is your third house that you've done here. You had a big major project. I mean, to move 3 homes in 1 year is pretty good for a habitat. Amanda was telling me that one of the requirements is to build at least 1 house every 3 years. And here you've taken on 3 in 1 year. So going for 2021, are we looking for even a bigger goal?
Yeah, I mean, I think our goal is to do 3 per year, and definitely there's lots of opportunities where we could partner with the town or the county to kind of help fill in like workforce housing, because there's just a huge need, and especially with COVID, there's going to be even a greater need for affordable housing. So we're definitely thinking ahead. We've done some strategic planning so we can do some larger projects to accommodate the need.
Right. Well, it's great. It's a great work. I know of previous years that things have been done, and homeowners are really, they put out a lot of work to get into these homes, because like Michael here, 61 years old and moving into his first house, his first home, and that's typical of what I've seen in the past, and but they're really appreciative of it, and they work hard. And most people, like you say, just need a little helping hand to be able to move that. And that's what Habitat for Humanity has done all around the country. So it's a great work. So what else do we need? We looking for volunteers to help on these homes?
We're always looking for volunteers. Particularly right now, we're looking for some leadership volunteers on our operational committees.
Okay.
And there's information about that on our website, warrencountyhabitat.org. But just to help, I'm the only employee of Habitat, so all of the real on-the-ground work happens through volunteer efforts, and we're just looking for some help to lead some of those efforts. And if you're interested, but we also need construction volunteers. And if you're interested, you can contact me, or there is a link on the website to sign up.
And Habitat does things other than just build houses for people.
Right.
I understand you have a repair program.
Yes,
Why
we
don't
have
you tell us a
critical
little bit about
repairs.
that?
We just finished our 3rd critical repair in the past month as well. So, we're focusing on things like heat and leaks. We're also working on a veteran repair right now with Able Forces to try to do an additional repair. So the repairs are a lot of work, but we're really excited to be able to go in and help the people, that have had a home, but then it's hard for them to keep up with that maintenance over the past 50 years.
Sure, it is a lot of older homes. Let's go back to the house real quick before we finish up. Now, this is built by the Blue Ridge Technical Center students.
Yes.
And so what the cost of something like this compares to building it, commercially on the market, is it a huge savings?
It is a pretty good savings. Our last project though, we got pretty lucky with some big donations. All of our lumber and window and doors, electrical and some plumbing and stuff was donated to us. But we're really excited about this project, and to work with the community and with the school. One of the gentleman, Ben Mandiak, he had received the award, the scholarship from the carpentry program when he graduated this year, and he was our intern over the summer. So we're really proud to have that he's worked on this house and has helped Habitat, and just taking it to another level and giving the kids an opportunity to learn a trade, because the trades are so important.
It is. Trades are important, and you can see that they've done a really good job. And of course, they're being shadowed and giving instructions what they're doing. It's just not as easy as cutting 2x4s and pounding nails. There's a lot of work going into building a home, and to do it right according to code, etc., and building a modular. It's got to be moved.
Yeah.
And not
right
fall
here in the middle.
right, and not fall apart.
Yes.
So it's great. They're built pretty well. So we really appreciate all the work that the Warren County Habitat for Humanity does. I'm sure the families appreciate that as well. And we're going to follow up on this in the spring, Michael, and we'll see how this thing looks sitting on your lot with you on the front porch. How's that?
That could be a cup of coffee.
There you go. It's great.
We're really excited to partner with the Bushrods. Habitat, we are builders and mortgagers, but we're really partners with the families. It's a long-term relationship. So, and it's a lot different than other programs. So we're super excited too.
As we can hear in the background, we hear the leaf blower across the street and the lawnmowers going, the leaves are getting deep, and we hope that you have this problem next year, Michael.
But it'll be fine, I can do it. I'm not a carpenter, but
You can rake leaves, right?
I can do it, like I said, nail, I'll paint, I do.
Yep.
Well, there'll be a lot of work still left to do in this house. Once we get it set on the lot and be ready to go. And we will follow up with you come springtime, early summer and see how it's going. And hopefully next winter you'll be in a nice, warm, cozy house right here in Warren County. We
Yes,
really,
sir.
I think you'll look forward to it. Again, we appreciate all the work that Habitat does. If you have a lot or you want to volunteer,
Yep.
but right now we're looking for that lot to put this house on for this family. And again, doesn't have to be free, but if you'd like to make the price right, I'm sure that they would appreciate that. So we'll put the information below here in the video, and you can get hold of Jessica or Amanda at the Habitat for Humanity. Again, appreciate everything that you do in our community, and thank you
Yes,
for
sir.
becoming a homeowner in our community.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.